Well, how's it going, Kingston? Welcome back to another NTW3 battle. I know it's been quite a ridiculously, insanely long time since I posted the video. I actually made a small video, which maybe was a dangerous thing that I kind of just hit record and started talking. Hopefully I didn't ramble. Hopefully I actually got some actual good, well-constructed thoughts. I don't remember what I said at this point because I wing things way too much. I probably shouldn't, but I kind of talk about what's been going on with me for that, so I'm not going to waste time on an epic video about NTW3 talking about my personal life. So anyway, today we have a 4v4. This is on England 1. This is 32 points. It's the GI versus Hiller, and you have the GI playing the Imperial, the French. Actually have some cavalry here going for horse artillery. Oh my goodness, sniping the horse already for Russia so quickly here. But anyway, let us go through the points here because this had to start with Russia over here. Let's start with the Russians, the coalition, the Hiller clan. So you have a oh man, they have no points. I didn't realize that. Rats. You have a Tuchushkov, Tormasov, Konstantin, and Steinel. On the Imperial side, you have a Murat, which I believe is a 10-pointer. Yep. Tormasov. The other French. Where's Tormasov? I don't know. Sincere and Victor. I don't know where all those points are. Sorry, I don't have points as much. But you have the Austrians, the Schwarzenberg, which I'm assuming is... Yeah. Yeah, Murat. Victor over there. Schwarzen is right here, 8-pointer. You have Sincere, he's a Bavarians rushing over to the help defense. I believe this is Konstantin, it's a guard Russia. And looks like they're pushing for this point already. So we're gonna have a bit of a defense attack. Some insane kills on both sides, and these armies aren't even that big, which means... Oh man, I missed some cav action over here, looks like. What happened over here? Gosh, I'm missing all this action. You can tell I'm a little rusty. But anyway, Victor, he's getting, actually looks like he was getting charged a little bit by the Russians very early on here. Quite early on, actually. A lot of cavalry hovering. He's probably going to try to unite with his allies here. Yeah, see, oh, they did get the artillery. Ooh, that's unfortunate for Victor, losing those guns. Yeah, looks like he lost his guns. That's all right. The rest of them are running away. He's going to march down this road and get there quickly. Murat bringing the heavy cav. Looks like we had another... Oh my gosh, the hordes of Russians. That is insane. All right, well, Murat needs to get in this. We're going to have some cav on cav action. We already have a massive cavalry fight going in, or a cav charge going in here. Looks like Bavaria in danger here. They're going to be forming some squares. Russia really looking to try and break up. Yeah, this is not going to work well. These Bavarians are massed up so much. This is actually not going to do well. Although one Bavarian unit does break, but still, that's way too much. It seems like a waste of an opportunity. They should be coordinating infantry with cavalry for this assault on Bavaria. Infantry are still a little far out. Bavaria can actually pull back. And of course, you have Murat rushing forward probably as quickly as possible to defend these lines. But you can hear the regular volleys from Bavaria already. Lots of squares. But here comes the Russian infantry. These guys are going to try to get in the fight, and maybe they can actually make some headway against the Bavarian lines. Another cav charge going in. I feel like these cav charges, once again, like I said before, guys, these aren't going to be that effective on their own. It's kind of a pointless... It's very pointless to go in by yourself. without any infantry support. It just kind of defeats the purpose here. You're going to have Victor. He's getting kind of still just tailed a lot of the time by the Russians, but he's pushing down the road here. Murat actually getting up here towards the front. Bavaria may actually take this fight, but he's getting pushed pretty hard here, pressed on that left side. Now Schwarzenberg is pushed out some of his line infantry as well. Looks like he's going to be fighting some of Constantine's guard as well. These guys are going to be a lot harder to take on in a regular line fight. Artillery now firing as well, I believe, from, yep, the Austrian line. Look at this Bavarian horse artillery as well. Can that even that fight out against that Russian guard? Still waiting to see where Murat decides to place his corps. Nice open area for field of play. Victor, on the other hand, he is trying to secure this right flank and spread out. Maybe he's going to try to go up and then to the left and try to take out this left flank here from Russia. The Russian perspective, of course. The Russian perspective, the left flank. Now, Bavaria may have not wanted this fight to be in this way, but it seems like they're just kind of taking it. They're like, all right, well, this is where we're going to fight. Doing an excellent job here. They have some nice deep lines, reserves. Beautifully done. Like I said, the artillery support here on this right. Really gonna help out here on this defensive portion of the line. Oh, do we have cavalry going in? Murat going in. Heavy cav smashing into this Austrian or this Russian line. Looks like they also are going over here, breaking some skirmishers. And Bavaria gonna capitalize on this. This is how you need to do it, guys. Look at this. He's inching forward. I mean, I don't know if he'd want to commit to an actual bayonet charge, but still a very effective cav engagement here. Bavaria actually has some infantry to support, so Murat can keep pressing that attack here. And he's really forcing the Russian cavalry to pull back quite a bit here. Having created a little bit more space, they can actually start to focus on this Russian line. Now, Russia has a very defensive position. Artillery setup, stakes to defend them against artillery. Or from cavalry charges, my apologies. Look at this line, though, all set up. Russia actually quite close right here. This one poor sacrificial Russian unit getting just absolutely cooked. Taking some heavy losses, going to pull back. They may still break, though. Let's zoom out on the view here. So at first, Russia was putting the pressure on the Imperial Alliance. Now it seems like things have shifted a little bit in France, with their allies seem to be the one making the pressing attack instead. With Murat getting up on the field, it's forcing the Russians to take a reevaluation. Bavaria pushing quite aggressively here, especially in this front line. Schwarzenberg, he's pushing forward his lines as well, trying to seize that initiative, having thrown back that Russian attack. Now they are on the counter-attack, though Russia does have some artillery set up. I'm not sure if they're trying to go for Murat's corps. Oh, they're canistering. But here we go. We have Murat once again pushing his cav forward. Maybe. Maybe not. Also, I do need to clean out my PC. It's springtime in the desert. Sand, dust gets everywhere. My computer probably needs to be cleaned. I have to clean it out every month or two. It's due for it. So if my computer is running slow on this game, I apologize. Yeah, it may be running slow with all these models. It needs it. It kind of overheats a little easier. Like I said, the perks of the desert living. So I apologize if this is a rough first video back. I'm trying to not overclock my computer. Just also the... Yeah, anyway, I'm getting distracted here. We have a Russian counterattack, potentially. Going for that center. France forms a square. Nice volleys getting poured in. We'll see if Murat tries to stop this. Here we see the heavy cav and their natural element crashing into some lines. A nice counter charge by the Dragoons. Gonna smack those Cuirassiers in the side. More Cuirassiers going in. On the Russian line, breaking one. Ooh, Russia not looking in the greatest of spots here. That square, I think, really broke up that Russian Dragoon. And now that's 2 Russian units breaking. Over here, actually, Bavaria taking some heavy losses here. I think some light infantry just chewing away. These guys have an insane firing rate in comparison to their counterparts. Like the Bavarian line, you can see one breaking already. These guys are going to be spitting fire. Bavaria, I mean, they're sticking it. They're putting up fresh reserves.
Our general is under attack.
We have a massive cav engagement still going on. These Cuirassiers are exhausted, wavering. Maybe time to pull them out before they break. There's 70 of them left. It is worth trying to keep them alive. Popping a rally to keep that morale in. This infantry needs to form a square to defend their Cuirassiers. And now we have Victor pressing the attack in conjunction with Murat. See, pressing that forward line. Exhausted Cuirassiers still caught in a fight. Russia not letting them get a break. That square gonna be a problem for Murat. They need Victor to deal with it. And these infantry are so close to each other. There we go, a bayonet charge going against that Russian line. Oh, a very crucial volley poured in at the last second. May cause that Victor's unit to break, we'll see. They may still rally, but they are wavering. What a well-timed volley. More Russian infantry pushing on the left. Victor's looking a little overtaxed here. I think even with Murat's help, things are still in the balance here. I can't say who's going to win this one yet. That square does break from Russia. Murat still pressing their attack. Checking back over here. Bavaria pulling back, actually. Yeah, Bavaria has taken some heavy losses. He's pulling up some artillery now to try to whittle down the Russian numbers, at least for now. Russia actually pulling back just a tiny bit. They have some artillery set up in a crucial point as well. But man, this fight's still going back and forth. Murat, that's not the greatest of cav charges. Oh, they're going for the artillery. Oh my. Oh no. Well, that actually well-placed cav and get. Oh man, they clipped this infantry though. Here we go, a flanking charge here. They probably will not break this Cuirassier. In fact, this Dragoon's probably gonna. Oh wait, maybe. Oh wow, that is a huge loss. That was a massive Cuirassier unit, but the Russian line is collapsing here. Now over on this side, they are still trying. We'll see what Victor can do. Murat still has cavalry in reserve. He can still send forward here. Russia is looking a little weak now. Guess we will see. Time will tell. Another massive all-out assault by Murat. Constantin looks like he is here in the center. The squares being formed. That's going to stop Murat dead in their tracks. Now, of course, one cav unit may still... this is... No, I pull back. This is a failed cav charge, in my opinion. This absolutely failed. And that's okay. Count your losses and pull back. Best thing you can do. Oh, artillery getting sniped. Is that some Gassares taking out the guns? That's going to even the odds for this Russian defense. And this is what this is right now, guys. A Russian defense. Bavaria still trying to put a lot of pressure on that Russian position. but they have lost quite the... Where am I? Man, I'm losing my train of thought. They've lost a lot of men. I think I'm trying to say. All right, only slightly stupid, okay? I don't know some words, all right? Give me a break. I'm just kidding. But anyway, now we have Russia maybe trying to capitalize on that artillery being lost. Murat may have to rush cavalry up and plug that hole. We have a Russian push on the flank here as Russia collapses on the left. Cavalry trying to stall this victor push. Still a lot of cavalry for Russia, though. The lines are so mingled together, sometimes it's hard to tell what is actually happening. Looks like a square formed by Victor. Russia still holding on. Victor doesn't have a free walk across this left side for Russia. And with the guard, the Russian guard showing up, make it a little bit more challenging here. Now, I do believe this is the Murat counterattack to, like I was talking about before, to plug this Russian push in the center. Everywhere else, this seems very dead even. In fact, Schwarzenberg may actually slowly start winning this just by multitude of numbers of infantry. He has some nice reserves still. And Russia still has infantry just chilling on the right. And their center's starting to break. This is starting to become, the attrition war is starting to wear. And Victor is successfully breaking through here. Now there's still some Russian corps remnants to face him, so he can't just walk without dealing with some resistance, but the resistance is going to be definitely lighter than before. This center, I would say it was in the balance, but now it's looking to be more of a French victory. It looks like Bavaria actually charging. Look at this, going for the guns. Well done, trying to drive out that pesky annoyance of artillery that was just probably destroying their line. And now they take this defensive Russian position. Now Russia is sending in some line infantry to counter that push that was made. We actually have some Austrians now charging in. We'll see if Austria can make a dent in this line. But yeah, Bavaria has made quite the push. Now Murat's tired. His cav is tired. They did a very good job of driving that center. What's really crazy is look at this. Look at this. There's still like an insane amount of Russians here on the left. I thought Victor won, but he's actually pulling back. Like absolutely pulling back. I think, yeah, Constantine is here. Some of his corps is actually kind of spread out. He was like supporting, I think, just probably that morale and that inspiration that the elite units give. But over here on the right-hand side, Russia is starting to lose quite a bit. They are being driven back. The line that was way over here now is almost reforming along here. Murat's cav has really driven a saber into the center of this coalition, and you can see they are just, I mean, their cav is exhausted. All it's gonna take one or two more fresh cav units from Russia to drive them out. We'll see if these Gusares can break that heavy cav. Oh, they're wavering, getting a flanking charge. I mean, there's still another one. Yeah, they break one. Can they break the other one that's exhausted? We'll see. Either way, Victor is pulling back, trying to use the road to quickly get to his allies to ignore this Russian corps that is still being a thorn in their side. Bavaria really pushing here. Schwarzenberg, he's winning, and he's just slowly walking towards the enemy. There we go. So both crosshairs break. Murat is getting low on cavalry. He has one here. Very dominant cav. I gotta watch out for the I'd pull him back and use him to defend Victor, or use him to fight with Victor. This seems like a fool's errand, in my opinion. Unless he catches them out of square, but... Did he? If he did, that is actually huge. Oh, we have some Ulanen charging in to counter. Oh, no. Okay, let's see if they can save their cavalry. Oh, oh, no. Okay, Murat's starting to lose their core. He has one unit over here, but... Let's see what happens. Let's see what Victor can do here. He's actually getting pressed pretty hard from the road now. Russia has managed to keep their line intact. Well done to them. Even though they've pulled back, they've actually made some, they've kept an intact retreat, which is a lot harder to do than you'd realize. So well done to them, pulling back and keeping that line unbreaking. Here we go, a very pivotal point here. We have cavalry, Murat's last cav corps, last infantry or cavalry. Gosh, man, I can't talk. Going in, trying to stop Russia from collapsing Victor's flank. And they are holding. But here we go. Russia is starting to put more pressure on them from the front. Got some dragoons gonna try to charge and break Murat's cavalry that's already exhausted, and they probably will break them here. There we go. They break. Yeah, Russia's really trying. I mean, they have to. They have no other choice. We have some fresh Austrian troops going for the right flank of Russia. The one place they don't really have a whole lot to defend. Russia actually having a tactical retreat from the right side. They can run away from Austria. They're L2s, very slow. Very slow moving. Now I'm sure these guys are L2, L3 maybe. But still, they're pulling back. They're trying to swing around here, try to win. If they could win this left flank, they could swing around and probably upend the rest of this right flank here. We have 2 cav charges going in. You have Austria going in here. And France going at the same time, going for it. Oh, excuse me. Alright, let's see how this one's going. Looks like Russia is actually breaking. More successful on this side, and Bavaria gonna use this road, maybe quickly charge into that Russian line. Here we go. And the cavalry in the back going for the general.
Our men are running, sir.
They got the general. Will they kill him? Nope, they don't kill him, but they do break him. And Victor's had a tough time here. Like, Russia is just, I mean, this guard is just insane. Like, France can't stand against this with these units. Outmatched. But we have Murat. Maybe he can, the problem is these guys can form square. You are not going to make a dent with them. But now that Russia's getting cleaned up here, although actually Austria's, Schwarzenberg's looking a little wavery. Uh-oh. Oh no. Russia just won that one. Bavaria now has to circle around and deal with this. Yeah, it's because it's Constantine. Once again, Constantine helping hold this flank. Good grief. This battle still feels very even. It really does. It's insane. I can't call it. And it's posted. I could go and look at it and see who wins, but I don't know who wins right now, guys. And I don't want to ruin it for myself. Although, so me thinking out loud, I think the Imperials may win by LOC victory just because of how equally they're all killing each other. There's probably not going to be a whole lot left. If I were to guess, I would say the GI will win by LOC, because the Hiller are playing the Coalition. The Coalition do not have LOC like the Coalition do. But we'll see. We'll see if things change. I mean, there's a lot of time left still. Austria gonna start pressing forward here. Man, their men are dropping like flies. Look at that. They just keep dropping. I've seen probably 10 or 12 men drop already. Look how fast they're dropping. Oh, that Murat went in for a cav charge. Squares get formed, but I think Austria is going to try to use that to their advantage. Or not. Maybe he's going to force them to... Oh, no, they break. This is what I'm talking about, guys. Just when you think maybe France has got a chance here, things just don't work out. The very slow Austrians have caught up now with the Russians, but the rest of the Russians are retreating still. Circling back around. Oh, we have, again, Schwarzenberg's corps is looking a little wavery right now. Not even gonna lie. And this Constantine's corps is just so strong.
Our men are running, sir.
And he's going on the counter-offensive. Oh my gosh. Yep, there it goes. There it goes. And the cavalry too. Imperials are cooked. Not yet, though. Not yet. Not totally yet. Don't forget that right side. You know, don't forget them. You have this Austrian flank. They still have LOC victory. They still have the LOC advantage here. Even though Schwarzenberg has kind of collapsed here in the center, and Bavaria is kind of, they're still strong. Victor's still on the back foot a little bit. Still waiting on that. They don't have that Murat cav anymore, though. Well, Russia has a lot of troops left.
We have killed their general, sir. Now they must.
Uh-oh. Kormasov's general is killed. Look how beautiful this looks. Yeah, the French are on the retreat. Oh, I was admiring some cool cinematic shots and I missed the Russian attack. Victor lost some, but repelled that attack for now. Some artillery set up. Maybe they can break something. We have Bavarian artillery set up as well. Will they fire in time? Ooh, you guys gotta fire faster, load faster than that. One fired. Oh my gosh, they made it. This is it, guys. Now the general breaks from Russia. Bavaria holding this line as best they can. This artillery action may prove crucial. 3 guns. Victor is going to have to make a stand somewhere. He can't expose that flank. Schwarzen pushing himself into the center. Oh man, the artillery. Schwarzen has some amazing artillery positioned. Wait, oh, there they are. There they are. All right, let's see where they're going to fire now. 3 guns. These guys will fire fast. 5-pounders, fast reload. Then, of course, you have the other one sitting right here. 10-pounder, 2 guns. Hopefully they... I would feel like these all should be firing into the flank of this Russian attack on Victor. Victor needs some help. Help him. No, just right here. Although he's pulling back. I think we're seeing a lull in here. I think both sides have withdrawn from each other. So I guess we need to consider LOCs now. So
The men are fatigued.
they have
Must rest
1,
awhile.
2, they have 6 versus 5. Although I feel like this 1-pointer could easily fall if Russia goes for it. And with a lot of time left, I'm going to hit the fast forward button, I think. I mean, yeah, if Russia goes for this 1-pointer, then things are going to switch. But if they go for this 1-pointer, you know, or even the 4-pointer, they'll be fine. So, I mean, Victor is going for these. Actually, not Victor, sorry. Constantine is defending these, and the Imperials are going for these. They may switch 1-pointers from here to the other one. So this is going to be a tactical choice of where to attack, what LOCs to attack and defend. Let's see if Russia can buckle this down and take LOC. Moment of truth, right? But looks like the French, or more Bavaria and Austria, are really going to press for this, which is going to force a diverting of troops over here, which means they may not attack that 1-pointer. Who knows? Who truly actually knows, you know? I don't know. I'm trying to decide if I should fast forward, because nothing's really happening yet. You never know if something will happen, though. We definitely have a Bavaria posting up here. Maybe you can try doing some volleying. I mean, Russia has a decent position to actually be able to hold off for a little while at least, but there's time actually, so the coalition doesn't have to rush into this, which is the good thing. So I guess we'll just see how this one goes. I mean, there's not a whole lot really to record. I mean, they're pushing over there, but it's not much. So we'll just have to observe. Well, I mean, you have those two Russian units pushing over here to Victor. Yeah, man, I should be fast forwarding here. It seems like it's going very, very slow. I thought maybe something bigger may happen. I mean, the entirety of the Bavarian lines being brought to bear on this, but I mean, I wonder if things are just going to stay as it is, and that Russia actually may not take this one pointer, and it's just going to be, I don't know. I feel like. I think the French still have this. I think the French and all of them are going to take this still. The fact of the matter is Russia keeps readjusting their line. I don't think they like it. They want to pull the Bavarian and Austrian lines closer to the LOC where they can get shot at in the flank. Either way, we have a 5-pounder about to get charged. Let's see if they can actually do something. Oh no, they're just going to have... Oh. Oh, the artillery definitely doing its part. They're gonna start. They're probably gonna 50% this building though, if I were to guess. 50% it. So I'm gonna keep hitting the fast forward button, guys. I mean, I know there's some stuff happening, but you know, it's just very long and drawn out. Maybe I'm an impatient person. I'm kind of hopeful that bigger things may happen. There's a lot of maneuvering here. There's still Murat's cavalry, which is fresh, but very depleted. Looks like Bavaria is kind of deciding to take a fight here against Constantine. It's at a medium range. Maybe it's actually closer to the maximum range. It's actually a decent distance to be shooting. Although I feel like, right, if you had a musket here and you just aim for the center of this line, you probably would dish out some damage. But with the cavalry hovering, it's going to force the Russians to have to keep pulling back. And yeah, they break. I think they're starting to win this against the Russians. The Russians are running out of men. And if they're sneaking for this 4-pointer, that would seal their fate. But Bavaria actually has more troops than Russia right now. They have gotten to 37%, 40%. Gonna start dealing out some damage to the men inside the house. Overtime. Bavaria has taken some losses, though.
Our men are running, sir.
Still, I want to keep an eye on this one because it's actually pretty pivotal here. This is actually quite important, but you can see the wavering already. These guys are on break, or maybe not. But we'll see. We'll have to keep an eye on both, because this is actually, if Russia can't take this, then it doesn't matter if they do or don't take that. Oh, actually, hold that thought.
This building has fallen to the enemy.
That was fast. That was very... Okay, so now it's very important to take this building. Oh, cavalry going in as well. Murat sending... Oh, they took it. Wow. What a change. And then this cavalry's going to intercept the Russians, break them as well. Murat's cav did well. They absolutely did well. Buckling it down with 11 minutes remaining. So things are pretty much where they were before, guys. Now there is more Russians going for this one-pointer as well. We'll see. We will see. I feel like still up in the air a little bit. There's enough time remaining, 10 minutes, enough for them to lose this one-pointer, and then it could be over, which is why, of course, they've sent troops over here to deal with this. A slow motion did instead. Oh, they're ignoring the one-pointer. They're going for the four-pointer. I'd pull one of these troops out and start harassing them, you know? But they're sending more reinforcements to the four-pointer. They barely will make it to that four-pointer in time to be able to take it. My opinion. And we have the artillery, I'm assuming, gonna start setting up to fire on this Russian line. Man, this fight at the very, very end, guys, very long. Sorry if I keep fast forwarding. Which general was that? Oh yeah, the Murat. Murat's general is dead, unfortunately. But still, as I said before, guys, still right now going to be a French victory unless something changes very drastically very soon. An LFC victory for the GI. Looks like Russia's going to have to, they're going to have to commit to an attack here. Oh, wow. Going right into the Austrian line.
Our men are running, sir.
And breaking them in one volley. There's some grenadiers in the house, though. That's good. Let's see if they can deal with this.
Our men are running, sir.
Man. Something about the smoke and flame in a battle makes it look kind of cinematic, you know? It honestly looks like Russia's making some real headway here, although they just lost some units. These grenadiers seem to be holding out decently well. Oh, the canister! I didn't realize they were firing canister. I have a unit here trying to maybe go for that four-pointer. There's 3 minutes remaining. The coalition really trying to take this one-pointer. Really trying. Don't think it's gonna work. There's 55 grenadiers left. I don't know. Look at them fighting for the landing. Look at this. They're like, you won't pass. I'd canister right here. Just like a canister shot. Let's see if it works. Oh, there we go. Yep. There we go. One unit breaks. I think they have it. I think they have it. Yep, there we go. I think I may skip ahead. I don't think anything else is going to happen, guys. I don't see this going any other way at this point. So yeah, let me just skip ahead. Unless something changes, of course, which I'll stop. All right, guys, a victory for the GI clan. LOC victory for them. Well played on both sides. Let's pull up the results here so you can see the kills, because, man, look at that. There's some insane kills here on both sides. But starting with the French GI, you have Moros playing as Murat with 1308 for the kills. Best player, Schwarzenberg with 1232. FDS as Victor with 1131. And then Faye as the Saint-Cyr with 1320. On the other side, Rambo, he was Tormasov with 828. You have Melkor playing as Constantine with 2024. Julio Steinel with 1046. And then Met as the Tutushkov with 1145. So some good kills, especially from Russia, actually. They had even better kills than the French. But a very good game. I enjoyed it. Good game to come back to. So I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. Thank you all so much for joining me. Hope you guys, hope you guys enjoyed that one. I know I just said that, but always love coming back to these. I do miss it when I have been gone for a while. So until next time, guys, you have a great rest of your day and stay safe. And I'll catch you all in another video.